everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm in a different spot than I usually am. I'm in the parking lot of my work. I just decided to make this video now because by the time I get home, being pregnant, by the time I get home from work, I just want to go to bed. So I got here a little early today. I decided that I'm just going to make this video and get it done so I can let you guys know what I'm working on. This is the pair of socks that I'm working on. I have two pairs of socks currently. This one you guys have seen before. So that is what I have done on this sock. I got the heel done. So right now I'm just working down the length of the foot. And then the other sock that I started is made from a sock yarn from Hobby Lobby. So I have the cuff done and then a few rows of the leg. I'll probably do it about the same length as this sock here. So for this one in particular, I did 20 rounds for the cuff, and then I did 10, 20, 30, 40 rows for the leg length before I did the heel. I have this blanket that I'm going to be listing on my Etsy shop for sale once I finish it. It is made from Red Heart Super Saver, and it's retro stripes. And I want to know, do you guys remember, I think it was back in 2020 or 2021, there was a woman, her name is Katie Dids, and she would make tons of hats on a knitting machine made out of retro stripes. And the crafting world went absolutely feral after this yarn. And we were living in Alaska at the time, and I could not find it anywhere. Now granted, we only had one Joann Fabrics and one Michaels, and that was it. The other one was all the way down in Anchorage, because we were up in Fairbanks, and Anchorage is 8 hours away. And the one time we made a trip down to Anchorage, I went into the Anchorage Joann Fabrics, and they didn't have it either. So I was like, well, I guess, I guess I'm just not going to have it. And then closer to when we were leaving, so in 2022, when it died down a little bit, I went to Joann's one day and I found a ton of it. And so I'm like, I'm going to buy all of it because I know I'm going to use it. And I've used it for a few different things. So this is what the blanket looks like. Some little picot stitches here, and then you put the stitches in the back of this row and it makes it pop out and look really textured. So I just found this pattern on Pinterest, I believe, and it was free. So if I can find a link to it, I will put it down in the description. But I think it just is so pretty and it's so bright, and I think someone's baby will love it. We are having a boy, so this is more of girl colors, but I'm gonna list it on my Etsy page whenever I get it done. If y'all have not seen, I have made a few of these actually. They're crochet hanging plants, and I'll put a picture right here of some of the ones that I've made. And one of my mom's friends from work asked me to make 4 of them. So I have the pottery plant things done. So that's what those look like. And then I have brown yarn in here that I make it's supposed to be the dirt, and then I use a green variegated yarn from Hobby Lobby that's got like all different shades of green, and I think it makes it look really pretty for the leaves and stuff. And then I use white, and I do like a loopy textured, so it looks like a hanging, it looks like an actual hanging plant. It's really cute. I'll post a picture of it so you guys can see what a finished one looks like, but I've thought about writing out this pattern, so let me know if you guys would be interested in it. I'll probably need some testers just to test it out, just because I've been crocheting for so long that I can pretty much like look at something and figure out how to do it, and that's pretty much what I did with this. So let me know if you guys would like the pattern to it, and I can definitely do that. I will definitely need to get some testers to be able to test it out for me if I write it out. So just let me know. But yeah, I am currently making 4 of these that I need to get done before Christmas because she wants them to be Christmas gifts. So I bought some chunky yarn, and so I'm going to use these 2 together because this one kind of has the orangey to like match this. And I will post a picture of what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make a dinosaur. So I finally found this pattern on how to make a crochet amigurumi dino, and it's like very minimal sewing. I mean, I think you have to sew on the legs, the tail, and the little arms, but that's really it. And so it's very minimal sewing, and so I'm gonna try it and see how it turns out. But I'll post a picture of. And then the woman that has the pattern, I bought this pattern on Ravelry, so I will post like the link and everything to the pattern, but this is what it's supposed to look like. But I'm going to make it out of chunky yarn, so it's going to be big. And I'm excited. Last thing is my cross stitch, which I have tucked back here in my car because I bring all of my crafting stuff to work because I never know day to day what I want to work on during my lunch hour. So I just bring everything, and I have everything in my car. It's just crap and crafting stuff. This is how much I have done on the Psyduck cross stitch. So I started on the outline, then the outline goes all the way around him, and then I have to fill in the eyes, and then there's gonna be that desk part where he's like looking at his computer like this, like all stressed out like I am every day at work. But yeah, that's what that's looking like. You can definitely tell that it's a Psyduck now instead of just like random yellow pieces, but it's looking super cute. I'm really excited about it. But I have so many, so I'm really bad about finding new projects and then wanting to start them, like this crochet amigurumi dinosaur, and then I just like neglect my cross stitch. It's kind of the project that gets put on the back burner, I suppose. So I always have it with me though, just in case, like for some reason I'm like, oh, my wrist hurts, or you know, whatever, I don't feel like crocheting or knitting. I always have my cross stitch with me just in case. But yeah, that's how far I am on my cross stitch. So that's looking really cute. And that is all my projects that I have. I'm sorry I didn't check in. I said I would check in last week in my last video, and last week was rough. It's just I never know how week to week, even day to day, how being pregnant is going to affect me. I'm still waiting for that second trimester like boost of energy that all these women talk about. I'm like, I have not gotten that yet. And I don't know if I will. I don't know if he just sucks the life out of me completely. So, but I am so far. It's been a very uneventful pregnancy. I will say. He hasn't had any issues. We had his anatomy scan. Everything looks great. He let us know that he's definitely a boy. So. Everything is good. It's just, I never know what to expect because I've never been pregnant. So it's just a really strange experience. And if any of you watching have ever been pregnant, you understand that it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just it's just an odd experience. Like, it's a great experience. Like, I'm excited that we're pregnant and we're gonna have a baby, but it's just like a really odd experience, and your body goes through like all of these odd, weird changes, and then it's like, oh, my shirts are getting tight and everything. Oh, it's just, oh, stressful. But everything will be okay. I'm going on 22 weeks, so we are over halfway there. And I'm doing December. I honestly don't think I'm going to make it to December, because every woman in my family has humongous babies. And so I'm not trying to push out an 11-pounder. Not about that life. So we'll see. I don't know. He might end up being a late November baby or really beginning of December baby. We'll see. Because I'm technically due mid-December. So we will see what happens. My parents are coming out to visit in a few weeks, and we get to go and do an echo and another like 3D ultrasound to be able to see him. So that should be exciting. He'll look more human in the next ultrasound, hopefully. But all is good. So I just wanted to let you guys know, a little life update, why I didn't upload last week when I said that I would. It was just a rough week. Pregnancy insomnia is absolutely 100% real. Just letting anyone know, if you're watching this and planning on getting pregnant, pregnancy insomnia is a real thing. You're so tired when you get home from work and you want to go to sleep at like 8 p.m. but then you wake up at like 1 to 2 a.m. and then you can't go back to sleep. And so you are just, your sleep schedule is completely messed up. I know my body is preparing me to have like an actual baby like on the outside, but it is a beautiful but weird experience. So I will try to check in next week, but don't be shocked if you don't see a video. And then I will check in and let you guys know where I'm at on other projects. And I will link all of my social media below so you can see when I post. I'll post like my finished stuff and like updates on where I'm at on projects more on Instagram. So I'll link everything to my Instagram and everything below in the description, so you guys can see like the updates and when I'm like working on all of these projects. And then there will be an update on my Instagram when I post this blanket to my Etsy page, if anybody would like to buy it. And then yeah, so I will post updates on my Instagram, and then I will check back in eventually and let you guys know where I'm at on all of these projects. So until next time, have a good day. Bye.